have all had an opportunity to review the Pathways Toward Professional Excellence Licensed Employee Evaluation Program Handbook once we had it delivered with a large truck. Can anyone here tell me which section is for probationary first-year teachers? Anyone? Anyone? That's right, section 2. Can anyone tell me which section is for probationary third-year teachers? Anyone?
Mr. Crane, that is enough. The teachers and administrators cannot take any more of this out-of-date evaluation system. That is why a team of educators have gotten together to create this new and improved system.
Patty, tell us about the exciting work of the evaluation committee.
I made this graphic organizer for you. So if you look over here on the left, you notice that it says old, the old system, and this represents the new system. And so some of the differences that I wanted to point out to you are, in the old system, we had the on year. So if you're a contract teacher, every 3 years you were being evaluated with your administrator. And so that was your on year. In the new system, the evaluation will be ongoing. So for instance, in the old system, you might have had 2 formal observations every 3 years. In the new system, there'll be formal observations and informal observations over a 2-year period. Another difference is, sometimes when I was being observed or I was the observer, the criteria was a little unclear. In the new system, we have clear targets. I even drew a little arrow here for you, and underneath I put standards and rubrics, because in the new system, for the teachers we have the INTAS standards, and for the administrators we have the ISLIC standards, and rubrics for each one of them, for each one of the standards, and it's very clear when going into it, you know what to expect. In the old system, sometimes the communication and the information seemed like it was going one way. And sometimes I would hear people say, I felt like evaluation was being done to me. In the new system, it will be done with you. And so you see the arrows, how they're going both ways, because there'll be a lot of conversations, a lot of collaboration.
Collaboration!
The last item I have here is the focus. It seems like in the old system it's always been focused on the adult action, and in the new system, while adult action is very important, because we all know that what the adult does in the classroom is one of the more important things, it also has a focus on outcome.
And what 3 categories does this cover for the employees?
Teachers and administrators will be evaluated in 3 categories. The first one is student learning and growth goals, and category 2 is professional responsibilities, and the third category is professional practice, and that's basically observations.
Collaboration.
Get all your stuff done and you pass your test.
Because we use pictures and we sing songs.
So learn it and then show it.
I go back and try to do things and I remember what people taught me.
Say you get good grades, you're respectful to your teachers.
And I like it because we get to build, like we just got done building our CO2 cars, and now we're building rockets, and it's fun because we get to use the power tools and we get to cut stuff we need.
Because I do well in school.
She told us all about them, and then we write about them, and we can remember them by writing them.
It helps me learn about my pathway because it's criminal justice, and it's going to help me in the future knowing about history and how they solve cases, and it helps me a lot in criminal justice.
Every time I get an answer wrong, my teacher helps me get the answer right, and
when more stuff gets in my head.
Okay, do you have a second? I know it's after 3:45.
I do, but I'm working on these ISLAC standards online. I have an upcoming conference. You know, just like the students and you teachers, we are held to standards, and I just want to get this right.
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
We're still being held to standards like the students are with the Common Core State Standards and the administrators are with ISLIC, but how is this different?
Well, we know Danielson's work has been effective, so we used a crosswalk between the InTask standards and Danielson, and then made an evaluation system tailored to the MSD teachers and administrators.
Less paperwork?
Well, more effective paperwork. Paperwork with a direct purpose for the superheroes we are.
Woo! We're all superheroes! Yeah!
You know, our goals are going to look a little bit different this year.
Okay.
We're looking specifically at professional responsibility.
Collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you're going to decide whether you'd rather do InTest Standard 9 or 10 this year.
Oh, you decide between the two?
You do.
Okay.
And then next year you'll choose the opposite one.
Okay.
So you'll have a goal in each one between the 2-year period.
Perfect.
Collaboration. Collaboration.
Todos somos superhéroes.
We're not supervillains. We're superheroes.
Most days, we don't need a costume to be superheroes.
We are all superheroes.
We are all superheroes.
So also this year I've been really pleased with my second grade girl that we discussed and her growth this year. When I came to you, I was concerned because I wasn't seeing growth. She was below grade level. And being able to bring her to the EBIS team and have the team suggest that she work one-on-one with Pam Tate, the intervention specialist, I noticed that it didn't take long. I don't even think it took 2 whole months of just that intense working with her and with me. She was at grade level, her confidence was built, and I noticed not only was she growing in that area, but in her math as well. All those interventions in place, she felt successful, and as a result of that, she just went to town and she's soaring.
Ready?
Collaboration.
Okay. Collaboration.
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 So tell me, what do you think went really well in that lesson today?
Well, I thought the kids were really engaged today, and putting in the instructional strategies that we've been focusing on went really well.
You did a really great job with your questioning, I thought, particularly in the lesson. And you know, we're focused on InTest Standard 8, which deals specifically with instructional strategies. One of them here talks about the notion of open-ended questioning. And I think it says specifically, it says the teacher uses open-ended questioning, inviting students to think and or have a variety of answers. You did a great job because they were really well.
They start asking really deep questions, and when you start seeing that they're growing in their compassion.
Pienso que eres una buena maestra cuando los estudiantes quieren aprender más y se quedan después de clases para preguntar.
If it's an individual activity, I know that I can tell that they're engaged by each of them doing what they're supposed to do, whether it be reading or responding to a text or working on a math problem. If it's cooperative grouping, then I would see their heads together and I would see partners talking and groups discussing. And
it's a great day to be a teacher.
We're all superheroes! Yeah! Collaboration.
All together now.
Okay, ready, Mike? Ready?
What are we doing again? Are we...
How great are we?
Wait, I say, hey, we're so great.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
I did better. We are. How great are we?
We are so great.
First.
Okay, rolling.
Collaboration. Collaboration. Nice straight face.
Smile.
I'll be right with you, Andy.
Collaboration.
Not together.
Together.
Okay, give me like this.
You can go.
Okay, rolling.
All right.
Collaboration.
It's a great day to be a teacher, I think.
Okay, quiet. So how do you know your students are effective learners?
What am I supposed to?
Rhonda.
Anytime.
Okay. Collaboration.
Perfect.
Okay.
What'd you say?
It's a great day to be a teacher.